Okay, it is the 17th of October 2017. I took 2 trades today. Okay, so the first trade was something I had set up actually the night before. I think the night before price levels were around here, and I anticipated support here. But I need to understand, I think, that wherever I am placing these zones is not necessarily support, because that would mean that I really, understand where the market is going, which I don't necessarily. But we can see that there's plenty of support and resistance zones at different levels in the market, and I think I'm actually relatively good at identifying those. That being said, I don't know what's necessarily going to occur at those points, because price may just consolidate like it did here at this zone that I identified last night. Again, this is where the market was at last night. This is Euro USD. This is where the market was at last night, and this is where it came into, and I was anticipating a bullish bounce off of this zone, but I was completely wrong. After it consolidated, if I had woken up earlier, I would actually have been able to trade a little bit of this consolidation. But as we know, often when the market consolidates, it actually moves in the direction that it was already moving in, and that's exactly what happened here. So let's move to this chart. So this is the E micro and E micro Euro USD, and I initially took a trade up, but I didn't take it on the E micro. I took it on the E mini by accident, so I was wrong. But I took the trade upwards. I think I started. I took the trade around here, but I got stopped out for. I think I got stopped out right around here, just outside of these last zones. So that I think is fine in the way that I thought about it. Though obviously you learn from your mistakes. The mistake I made was trading on the E mini instead of the E micro, and that's actually a pretty significant mistake. But anyway, later on, as I kind of thought about the market more, I realized, well, it's obviously going in the opposite way, and it's not so much that I flipped my thinking and said, oh, the market's dropping, let's just switch. It's more so that I realized the market is in a downward trending position. Like my attempt at trading, going long, that was really a bad position to be in from the very beginning. So this is the hour time frame. So my attempt at going long was just a bad position to be in from the very beginning. So I took a trade going short, and it stopped me. It hit my take profit for 10 ticks. So even though I'm using this to chart, I'm actually placing my trades on here. It's kind of nice. This is the E micro futures, so it's kind of nice to, I think, see the DOM. Obviously, I don't actually care about what the bid and asks, the volume is, at least, because that's pretty relevant. I'm really just looking at the price, because it correlates directly to Euro USD, and that's all I care about. So I actually do my main chart on here, and then I actually enter positions on here. But anyway, the first trade didn't go that well, because that was just a miscalculation on my part. The second trade, I think, was executed very well. So the second trade I entered, I believe right after these levels. I entered around here. I placed my stop just above this level. I think my stop was 8 or 10 ticks, and then it hit my take profit 10 ticks down here. So a very good trade, I think, and I think the market will actually continue to push down a little bit more before it hits another level, which is not showing up on this chart for whatever reason. But yeah, done for the day.